What's up, guys? My name is Darnell Austin, and if you're new to this channel, I'm a content creator, and I like to talk about anything and everything that has to do with the camera lens, the kind of camera you should buy, audio, lighting, just all that stuff, man. So if you guys are interested in subscribing, I would seriously consider hitting that subscribe button. You won't be disappointed. So with that being said, let's hop into the review of the Zune H1N. So usually whenever I get a question in my DM, because there are a couple of them with people asking me what kind of camera should I go for, and I always give them kind of like the same cookie cutter answer, because it remains true that it doesn't really matter what kind of camera you use, but rather who's behind the camera and how creative you can get with what you have. I would agree that buying cameras are kind of expensive. For example, I'm filming this whole video in 1080p on the Sony a6000. I believe you can get that camera for about $600 with a kit lens. I'm not sure. You guys might want to check it on that, but I will try to link it in the description below. But even more importantly, I really think that once you get your camera and you get established and you get comfortable with a certain brand, whether it be Sony, Canon, it really doesn't matter. I really feel like you should be trying to find the best audio quality out there that you can have. It's just not enough for you to rely on the eternal audio within your camera. So in comes an external recorder, such as the Zune H1N. I bought this on Amazon for about $70. I believe the bundle came to about 120 bucks, and that came with the lav mic, it came with the memory, it came with the SD card, and it came with some batteries. Now, I don't know about you, but if I don't have good audio off the rip, then I'm going to be disengaged in whatever the content creator is talking about. Just to give you guys an example, this is the audio with the H1 Zune that I'm using right now. What I do is I just record everything that I want to say, then I take that audio file and I go and sync it up in post. So this is the Zune H1N. And now again, this is the audio with the internal camera audio quality. It's really not that great. If you guys pay attention, let's do that one more time. This is the Zune H1N. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. This is the Zune H1N. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. This is the internal recording on the camera. So if you guys can see there's a big difference in sound quality, and basically that's kind of like the two best things that you want to go for, I would say, is your visual and your audio. You want a crisp picture. You don't need 4K. A lot of people think they need 4K and they want like the best. This is 1080p. This is the quality that you would essentially be getting with the 1080p. I have a 50mm prime on here, and it works out just fine. You guys wouldn't even probably have, some of you out there, some of you would have known, but a lot of you probably wouldn't even have known that this was 1080p footage hadn't I told you. You know, so that just goes to show you that, I mean, it really doesn't matter the kind of equipment you're using. Obviously, this is my B camera. My main shooter is a Canon EOS R, and I get along with those two cameras just fine. Again, it's just all about the creator, your focal length, and just knowing how to get the most out of your equipment. Now, back to the audio part of the video. Now, you have the ability to record audio out in the field, so you don't even need this mic in order for this to work, which is great because what I am trying to get into now is learning how to get sounds from the environment to add them to my footage in post. So let's say I'm recording a video and somebody's like snapping their fingers or something, which is cool because now I can physically snap my fingers into the mic, right? And then I can take that snapping my finger sound and add that same footage to post. You understand what I'm saying? Or, you know, I can get somebody walking through leaves. I can record that sound, and then I can add that audio quality in post with someone actually walking through leaves, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I just feel like sound design, so many people overlook that aspect of their video. And I feel like when you're doing video and you're starting a YouTube channel and it's so competitive, there's so many different people out there trying to do the same thing that you're doing right now. I personally feel like you can't slack. you have to give yourself the best opportunity to succeed on this platform if you plan on taking it seriously. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. That's just my little ramble for today. If you can get a Rode video mic that plugs right into your camera, just make sure that the camera that you have supports that. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video, guys. If you have any question, leave it in the comments below. And don't forget again to hit that subscribe button. Stay creative.